So the new God of War game have been confirmed and the new trailer of it is released, and this new God of War game is something totally different from the last God of War games. We see that graphic has gone better, we see the gameplay is got more interesting and it's totally different from the last God of War games, but also we see that the story has been changed and it's been totally rebooted, and the story, for me, the story is something that really made me interested to this new God of War game, because it looks much more better. The story looks much more interesting and also emotional. Hi, I'm Solomon, and today I want to talk about, is the new God of War game the next The Last of Us? So already I can hear you guys screaming at me that no, The Last of Us is something totally different and God of War is also totally something different. Whatever, just listen to me. Listen to me first and then judge. Well, The Last of Us was this game that we see the connection between these two characters, and it was such an emotional game, and it was something totally different from all other stories we see through all the games that have been released. It was something so new, so emotional, and so good that made the game really a big thing. And it was about these two characters, Joel and Ellie. We see how Ellie gets more feelings through Joel and start to trust him, and we see how they build a relationship with each other, a daughter-father relationship, and that was what made the game so interesting, their journey and how they interact with each other. And in the new God of War game, we sort of see the same sort of connection, but a little bit differently. We see how this kid, this boy, affects Kratos, and we see how Kratos affects this kid. That's what their story is, I'm assuming, that's my theory. And it's really interesting for me because God of War Kratos is a really fearless and very much emotionless character. You see through the last games, if you have played the last games, you see how he really kills anything in front of him to get to his goal, to do what he wants. And what he wants usually is to kill someone really bigger than him or avenge. And we always see that he doesn't care. He's so emotionless. He would kill anyone. Doesn't matter it be a really giant ogre or a troll or even a god or even a really innocent person. He would even kill a kid, I'm pretty much sure. And he wouldn't hesitate it. He would even kill his friends if they stop him from his goal. He would do anything. He's very much emotionless. Even we see in God of War 3 at the very beginning that when the ghost of his wife show up, he is still treat her like shit. So Kratos is very much emotionless. But this boy is something very much opposite. He have emotions. He's still a kid. He have emotions. He can't even kill anyone yet. He still feels, and all he wants is to make Kratos proud and show that he's ready, even though that he doesn't even know he's ready for what. He just wants to prove that he's good. And just by seeing the trailer, he even starts playing with toys. Like, when he walks, he just touches everything and interacts with everything around him, and he's still playful, he's still a kid. Even in The Last of Us, Ellie isn't like that. I mean, I'm not saying that Ellie is a really emotionless bitch. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying Ellie is a character that cares, yes. But she can take care of herself. She can kill whatever is in front of her. She can just be alone and she would survive through her entire life. She is really strong. But the kid, even though that kid is a son of a god, he still have a lot of emotion to him. He is he's a really opposite character of Kratos. Kratos is emotionless. And we see through the trailer that Kratos is also, have gone through a lot of changes. In the last games, we would see him yell at everyone and he wouldn't care, he wouldn't lower his voice, he would just yell at everyone. But in this part of the trailer, we see that he'll lower his voice because of the kid. He lowers his voice to try to get calm and talk to the kid.
What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire when I tell you to fire.
Which is something that I've personally never seen Kratos do. He usually takes everyone down, he would yell at everyone, and he wouldn't care about anything. But we see like he is trying to control his anger. he's trying to control his rage. By the games go by, we also see that he is trying to become this father figure for the kid. Well, Kratos, we never see Kratos trying to save anybody, but in this trailer we see him run for the kid to try to save the kid. And that's something that I can say it's been the first time that I see. I mean, yes, Kratos helped his friends that helped him to revenge, but also we saw him killing his friends too. So Kratos, we see Kratos have gone through these changes already. But what really makes me interested about this game is the kid, because the kid is the person that is affecting Kratos more than Kratos is affecting the kid. Because at the very end of the game, and even in the middle, we see the kid that he can't kill anyone. Even it doesn't matter if it be a deer or a troll that tried to just kill him a few seconds ago. He still can't. He still has feelings in him, and he doubts when he wants to do the move. He doubts, like, do I really have to kill this troll even though that he tried to kill me? And he hesitates. But Kratos never hesitated about anything, and he just literally go ahead and kill everybody. At the very end of the trailer, we see how they already affected on each other. We see how the kid faced the other way and doesn't try to create something that Kratos would do usually, that he doesn't care. Like, we even seen a few seconds ago that the kid look at Kratos and he's just looking at somewhere else. He doesn't even, like, he doesn't care. But we also see Kratos that wants to talk to the kid and say, like, good job or something like that, but he's still like, nah, it doesn't need that. But we also see, like, we can see Kratos have been gone through some changes. And what I'm consuming, what my theory for this new God of War game is that this game is going to be a very much emotional game. It's something that how it's going to change everything. And it is going to be the next The Last of Us, a really emotional game that so many people are going to fall in love with. Let me know what you guys think of this video, and let me know what you guys think of the new God of War game. Is it going to be the next The Last of Us, or no, it's just going to be another God of War game and be and going to have no emotion in it whatsoever, and it's just going to be the same God of War? Let me know in the comment section. Also leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Peace out.